Hello and warmly welcome from me for today's daily prognosis of human design chart, and I will talk about the actual transit, which means that the Sun is actually in the hexagram 39, which is the obstacle. And the Earth in the 38 is the opposite. So we are today in the first change, in the first line. And so you see the chart here, and you can see that both the 39 and the 38 are in the root center. And the 39 also closes a whole channel, the 39-55. And what all this means, and that it activates as two centers, the root center and the emotional center. We will look at all these things now step by step. The first thing I find interesting is the moon, which is today in the 17 in the head. So you today have the focus more on really feeling of respect and feeling of being kind and just have a feeling for the other person. And the moon always says something about the focus we have. And so the whole day, all what I will now explain will be focused through this feeling of the moon. So let's have a look. You see, we have to do something here, but there is an obstacle. So you see the big barrier in the hexagram. This means water. It's the symbol, the trigram of water over mountain. And here it is symbolized by a canyon. So you come to this canyon and you have a really huge obstacle here. And in the first change, you can't overcome it, of course. So you have to wait. And this is what the first line, the first change says. The challenge is, how can I wait until the time has come to confront the obstacle? So the answer on this question is always on the line 1, the base. It is to accept what is. It's the first change here. And it always means accept what is. So the problem of accepting what is our bad feelings. So we have to solve our fear by self-reflection, by insight. And then we have to care, because we do this and then we come to some insights. And we shouldn't go outside to the other people and now say, I found the solution, it works that way. You have to do it that way. Because for them, there will be another form of solution. So you can inspire the other people by telling them how you solved it. But it's the kind of message you do. Now the 38 is the opposite, which means in this case, you see from the Geogram, it's fire over sea. And this task demands from us to overcome or deal with the opposites of something in our life. You see, this is also in the root center. It depends how you value an opposite. You can say, well, that's a great problem, this doesn't fit together, it's like fire and ice. It's or you can see, wow, that's good, there were two opposite things, and together they each other gives each other something, so it makes everything better. And in the first change here, the question is what has to be solved. How can you solve contradictions by giving room the natural run so they solve on their own? Yeah. So here again we are in a first line. We have to accept what is, and we have to solve fear, which is connected with it, by self-reflection. The 55 means the abundance. It is in the emotional center. It is mean to flare up in order to burn down afterwards even faster. So you can imagine that in that trigram, you have here the thunder over fire. And the thunder stands for energy, for power, which bursts into the fire and then it flares up. But of course, if this happens afterwards, after such a big flame and much heat and much energy, it lowers down. And this is how abundance is meant here. So it's more than you need. It's really, really much, but you have to use this. You have to react in this moment with this energy, because it will gone then soon. There is actually it is the Jupiter, which is in the 55, and it is regressive at the moment. Also it is in the third change. The third line is always try and error. So you have to little play with this abundance and look up how you can fulfill this in order to get to use these profitable moments. You have to experiment with that. You can learn much about that. And what is very interesting is the channel 3955, which is a combination of obstacle and abundance. And so you see where the abundance comes from. It is a result of an obstacle. So they two together, they inspire us. So this channel means the use of obstacles here in the 39 in order to release the emotional abundance. You need an obstacle in order to get into abundance. So it's the potential lies in this obstacle. So you can see in your life where very large obstacles, and then you can see it in a positive way. You can see there is a very large potential here. So it's the abundance lies in the obstacle, in solving the obstacle. So, and this is what this inspiring channel gives us as inspiration. You could see today there is all about overcoming obstacles and opposites, and for that coming into abundance. I hope this was also inspiring for you. Perhaps you want to like my channel and the video, and so I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow to the next analysis. I wish you a very nice day.